What's going on, guys? Jody Opinionated Winnie Cleaner coming at you this morning. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. I hope you got good plans outside of your office. As you can see, my camera is a little bit messed up. It's blurry in the background. I can't do nothing about it today. I have to get a new camera. I scratched the lens on it or something. But I want to talk about actions and reactions. And this is so important to our businesses as we go through a day-to-day thing. And before I even get started on that, I want to give a shout out to John Tornabini and Meg Giuseppe. I watched that live thing they done last night. I believe it's called Martinis with Meg and John or something like that there. And I know a lot of you guys watched it, and it kept me interested the whole time. They hit some hard subjects. They addressed some things in the industry that need to be addressed, and it was a positive experience. I really, really enjoyed that. So, guys, y'all knocked it out of the ballpark last night. Very seldom does something that's that long catch my attention, and I watch it in one setting from start to finish. You know, I normally get sidetracked on it, but I sat there and watched the whole thing, so I really enjoyed that. All right. Simple thing we learned back in school. I don't know what grade we learned in, but for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And that's something you got to remember as you go through your business. So when you're dealing with employees, if you don't put actions in there, there's going to be no reaction, or it's not going to be the reaction you want. So if you want a positive reaction, you need to post positive stuff to them. If you come at them negative, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go back and give a negative reaction. That is just life. Even your equipment, believe it or not. Now, I know it's going to sound crazy. If you just take a piece of equipment and throw it around, guess what? The negative reaction is that piece of equipment is going to break. If you take that same piece of equipment and give it positive action and put it away, hang it up, take care of it, it's going to last. Customers, same thing. How you answer that phone is your action. How you interact with the customers is all your action. So if you don't interact with them properly, guess what? They're going to react the exact opposite of what you want them to. So everything that you do in your business is due to an action of some type. And how everybody responds to you in your business is due to their reaction of how your original action. I know that's a lot to keep track of, and it would actually get you confused if you start saying it real quick. But even your family. Now think about this. This is something that gets overlooked so many times in business. Your family, how you interact with them, your kids, your wife, your husbands, whatever you have, is a gigantic thing. So if your actions don't show that you care about them, they're not going to react by caring about you. It's a chain. It starts. This ball hits this ball, this ball hits this ball, this ball hits this ball, and it just goes right on down the road. And the whole thing I'm getting to, the point I'm trying to make, guys, is your business needs action. If you just sit there and don't get up and do things, you don't make them phone calls, you don't get out there and sell them jobs, pass them flyers out, you're going to get no reaction from it. And then in 6 months, we're going to see your equipment on sale on the site saying whole setup for sale, selling cheap because I'm going back to my 40-hour-a-week job. Well, it's not because you couldn't do it. It's because you took no actions. You made no actions. So you made no actions for the business. The business is not going to react for you. It's a pretty simple concept, guys. And it's so important that we turn around and take in, as business owners and entrepreneurs and everything, that we make actions. Make actions every day. Don't look at your schedule and say, you know what, I'm booked up the rest of this week. I can take it easy today. I don't have to do nothing the rest of the day. No. Make actions for the next week. Because you want that schedule to react to your action. And make it positive actions. The actions you make can be positive or negatively based. You make a negative action, you're going to get negative in return. I'm going to give you all a sample of that. I had an employee that did not show up for work. I know 100% he has overslept because I tried to call him. I didn't get no answer. It's 6:30 now. He was supposed to be here at 6 o'clock. I guarantee he will probably call me. I'm going to take a guess about 6:45 to 7 o'clock. And he's going to be real apologetic. Now, the old Joe back in the day would have turned around and said, well, damn it, you didn't show the hell up. Get the hell out of here. You just go ahead and go find another job. That was what I was. I didn't have no backup in me. The new Joe, well, not new, last couple of years, It's going to sit here and think, well, you know what? This guy's been on time every day for how long? He's normally 20 minutes early sitting in the office, so he overslept today. So what I'm going to tell him is, well, truck's had a roll. You missed the truck today, so you're off, but you have been on time. You know, you don't show up for work, you don't get paid. And he won't get paid for the day, of course. You know, he wasn't here. But it's all about the action that I put out, or the reaction I put out to his action. I wanted to keep everything on a positive note. Even though it is a negative, I'm going to turn it into a positive. How am I going to do that? I ain't going to yell. I ain't going to scream, because you know what? That's not going to do no good. What is that going to accomplish? I'm going to prove my point. I'm going to keep it on a positive note. Here, have the day off. He'll still get paid his paycheck for the week. You know, he come by and get that later on today. And Monday we'll start over with a fresh, clean slate. Now, if I don't make any action on this situation, guess what? It's going to keep happening. So to sum it all up, if you want your business to grow, you got to make actions in your business. Because if you want the reactions from your customers, your employees, your family, they got to see action from you. Whew, that's a long video. That was a weird one. All right, guys. Jody, Opinionated Window Cleaner. Y'all have a great weekend. Anybody needs to get in touch with me, I'll be in the office today, so feel free to reach out to me. Talk to you later.